All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a real long time since I put any kind of a video together here on YouTube. And, you know, I kind of hate it that it happened this way because one of the last things I said when I was doing those quarantined videos was that the channel's still going to go and I'm still going to make videos. And then I just never anticipated getting and being as busy as I was and as I've been in the last what is it, 40 days. So today's day 41 that I'm back at the dealership. Before we get into some of the totals and what I've sold so far and stuff like that, I just want to let me give you a couple little updates of things that I did film, however, it did not turn into an entire video. Good morning, folks. Just waiting outside the diner here. It's Saturday morning. It's a beautiful day. It's not humid. It's like 60, 70 degrees. I'm out in front of the diner where we used to normally come all the time on Saturday mornings. There's like 4 or 5 of us. We call it the Breakfast Club. We get together before work and just have a good meal and have some laughs. Since this whole COVID thing, obviously the diner's closed. And it's empty, and it's kind of sad that it's so empty like that. But we're still ordering, so we take it to go. We bring it to the dealership, and we eat there every Saturday morning. And a great breakfast it was. I went with the French toast and the scrambled eggs. It even had a little bit of bacon there, which I normally don't eat. But it was a great breakfast with the folks here at the dealership. Good conversation. And now we're getting dealership life started for today, Saturday. I was supposed to deliver this Trailblazer this morning, but before we can deliver a car, we have to run a report if there's any recalls on the vehicle. And today's the 13th. As of yesterday, the 12th, there is a recall on this vehicle. It's a service bulletin about an oil control valve bolt or something like that. I don't know. So Monday we'll get it in the shop. Hopefully it's a quick fix, and then my customer can come down either Monday or Tuesday or so. We'll get it on the road. I'm happy to report that the Trailblazer did in fact pass the test that General Motors wanted him to do with the recall, so we are good to go. We can deliver that hopefully later today. Right now I got to run over to our other location, Little Falls, to drop off this van and pick up a Traverse that I sold. It's always fun driving a cargo van. It's like a different experience. Let me pull this away. Different experience because you know, it's not your normal vehicle. So, you know, as you can see, you barely got windows in this thing, but we'll get the job done. This one's got power equipment, which is nice. We really don't sell a lot of these cargo vans. We really can't even get a lot of them. But look, I mean, it's a nice wide open area.
This vehicle is in demonstration.
It's got OnStar.
Connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar.
Let's go put the plate on. And we're off. Actually, this showed about 40 miles worth of range on the driver information center, but as soon as I put it in gear and started to move, it went over to low. So I'm just going to put a gallon or 2 in it. This way we'll have enough fuel to get over there. And then the one I pick up, the Traverse I sold, so that I'm going to fill up at the gas station when I get back. That should do it. Oh, cool. It's got the camera in the mirror. Haven't seen that in a while. All right, so we're officially off. I'll see you in Little Falls. We're almost at the Little Falls store. It's right down the road here. And it's funny because we just got off Route 46, which has a lot of dealerships. It's a highway, you know, very high traffic area. Our Little Falls location, which has been here since the 1920s, is, you know, it's just on a small main street in town. You know, it's not on a main highway or main road. But I got to tell you, they definitely put some impressive numbers out. They're consistently the #1 store in our group by quite a bit. They do a good job. I was actually gonna park across the street here, but that looks pretty full, so I'm just gonna pull right in the main entrance. That was a quick trip. That was awesome. We're in the Traverse. We're heading back to Livingston right now. I was gonna film while I was in there, but you know, when it comes down to it, I just don't have the time. And the real reason I don't have time is I'm delivering a GMC Acadia today, sometime around 2 or 2:30. I do have to run to our Clifton store to pick up a Silverado that I sold last week. And you know, just got a ton of cars right now. I think I have like 9 or 10 vehicles that are all sold, that are all pending delivery. All right, we just got back. I got an email from my client on a Traverse that's gonna go Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. And that's his satin steel Traverse right here, 3LT with a sunroof and a premium package. Just got off the phone with another client. I just scheduled another delivery for Wednesday, 6 p.m. That's the Trailblazer that had to get the recall done. And that's his Trailblazer right here, which you saw the other day. It was supposed to be delivered again on Saturday, but because of the recall, we couldn't. It did pass the test. So it's going out Wednesday evening. This is the GMC Acadia here, next in line to be detailed. Next order of business, I gotta get this Silverado ready. This is a 2020 regular cab work truck with the 8-foot bed. I guess all the regular cabs have the 8-foot bed. But this truck I am driving over to our Clifton store because I sold a Silverado that they have, so they're gonna take this one back. Now that truck is ready for me to pick up. However, I have my Acadia delivery coming in within, can't find a keyhole here, within the hour. I think they're gonna be here between 2:30, between 2 and 2:30. So right now it's 1:30. So we're gonna hang out here, just get everything ready to go. So once that GMC hits the road, I can then hop in this, drive over to the Clifton store and pick up that other Silverado. Now, before we do anything else, I want to show you a photo here. So this photo, fuel economy, right? The average score being 28.5 with the best score of 34.5. This was a Silverado that I sold recently that had the 3.0 liter Duramax. It was the one that I had to locate. We brought it in, and he bought it right before COVID, so probably, actually he picked it up during. I sold it right before we closed, and then he picked it up in April. I wasn't even here when he picked it up. I wasn't back to work yet, but he said he's loving the fact that the diesel has great power and it's getting great fuel economy. 28.5 average, 34.5, you know, as a best score. He said for the most part, normally he sees mileage in his everyday driving right around 30. Just a little update for you. Figured maybe you guys would wonder what kind of mileage that truck got. I actually don't sell too many of these regular cab trucks, you know, for whatever reason, we just don't. But this actually has a decent amount of space in it. Sometimes it's a little tough in these regular cabs because you can only move the seat so far back. But I mean, that's pretty far back, and I got tons of leg room. I feel like this is actually a little bit bigger than maybe previous generation regular cab trucks. All right, I caught a break. I don't have to go to the Clifton store because we got a guy here, Jake, that said he'll go pick up the Silverado for me. So that'll alleviate about an hour worth of work that I don't have to do. That's good. My customer's on the road in their new Acadia. This is their Tahoe trade. I actually sold them this vehicle back in 2016. So they were a repeat customer, which is awesome. Always appreciate repeat business. It is now, what is it, 3:45. My Silverado is somewhere back here, so we're gonna look for that, take a peek at it, and let that client know that it's here. So if they want to come down and take a look, this is it right here, this RST. Is that it? Yeah, that's standard box. That's the one. Let's take a look at it. So here it is here. It's amazing with the standard box, it looks a lot lower. The vehicle looks a lot lower just because it's longer, probably just more of an illusion than anything else. This is a Z71 model. Again, crew cab. It's got like the bench setup seat in the front. And most importantly, the rear standard box. Just let my customer know that that's here so he can take a look at it. He'll probably take it right down today. He lives local. And that's what we do, man. We just continue on with the day.